Morning, God. I want to invite you to this wonderful day. I believe in my spirit, today is going to be great for you. Let's get into the word. Psalms 95 verse 6 says, "Oh, come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker." Make the point, the word kneel. And in Daniel chapter 6 verse 10, it reads, "Now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being opened in the chamber toward Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day. He prayed and gave thanks before his God as he did aforetime." The word kneel is from Hebrew word, as we know, from the word barak. This word is translated as bless. Same word is translated as bless in Genesis chapter 1 verse 28. But an amazing connection is that man learned what God did. He came to know that there is something deep in the very meaning of the word kneeling. Let's explore more. As I said before, if the weak bows before the strong, we can call it as power. But if the strong bows before the weak, I called it as love. You remember? That's the general proportion. But there is something even deeper to it. Imagine a king bows before his own son. We call it as love, isn't it? But in turn, if the son bows before the king, what should we call it as? Normally, son is lower than the king. Yes? So we need to call it as power. But I still call it as love. You can ask me, Pastor, how can we do that? Son is lower than the king. But you have forgotten a principle there. It is the son who bows before the king. So the moment the son bows before the king ceases to be a king when the son bows before him. The king is no more a king. The king becomes the son's father. Amen. That's the reason when the king bows to the son, it is love. And when the son bows in turn, it becomes love in return. Love in return. Today, can you kneel for a few minutes before you start your day? True, God is powerful. True, He is higher. True, He is almighty. But there is a huge difference. If angels bow before, we can call it as power. If Satan bows before God, we can call it as power. If seas and heavens and the earth bows before God, we can still call it as power. But if you bow before your God, He is your Father. So the definition for kneeling changes. Let me repeat. The definition for your kneeling changes. So, can you kneel and change the definition today? If you can change the definition, the Lord will change your day. Have a great day. Believe that God is going to change your day. Amen. God bless you.